In the 1800s, an African king was executed by colonial powers. But what happened after his death was even more disturbing. His head was reportedly cut off, preserved, and taken across the ocean to Europe. For over a century, it remained far from his homeland. This is the hidden story of Badu Bonsu II. Long before modern Ghana existed, powerful kingdoms controlled trade and territory along the West African coast. One of these was the Ahanta kingdom. Located near the coast, the Ahanta people became involved in growing trade with European powers who had arrived in Africa centuries earlier. The Dutch established forts and trading posts in the region, hoping to strengthen their influence on the Gold Coast. But relationships between European powers and African kingdoms were often tense. Trade brought wealth, but also conflict, pressure, and control. By the 1800s, colonial influence was becoming more aggressive. The Dutch wanted stronger authority in the region, while local rulers fought to protect their independence. Badu Bonsu II became one of the leaders resisting Dutch control. Tensions eventually exploded into violence. During the conflict, several Dutch officials were killed. The Dutch responded with force. Determined to make an example of the Ahanta king, colonial authorities launched military action against him. Eventually, Badu Bonsu II was captured. In 1838, the Ahanta king was publicly executed by the Dutch. His death sent fear across the region. But the story did not end there. What happened next would become one of the darkest hidden stories connected to colonial history in West Africa. After his execution, the king's head was reportedly removed from his body. It was preserved and transported to the Netherlands. For decades, it remained there, hidden away in a museum collection. Generations passed without many people even knowing what had happened. The remains of an African king stored thousands of miles away from his homeland. More than 150 years later, the preserved head was rediscovered in a Dutch museum. News of the discovery shocked many people in Ghana and across Africa. Eventually, the remains of Badu Bonsu II were returned to Ghana. For many, it became more than just a historical event. It became a symbol of the pain, humiliation, and lasting scars left behind by colonial rule. A king who fought foreign control, taken from his people, and hidden away for generations. History is filled with stories many people never hear about. Stories buried beneath time, war, and empire. And this was one of Africa's darkest hidden records. If this story moved you, subscribe to The Hidden Record. Because the history they buried is the history worth knowing.